Miss Transformers 96 here, another review, this time of Captain America, the First Avenger movie series Red Skull figure. So cool. I'm so glad I got this guy. This is one cool toy. This is my first Captain America First Avenger movie toy, which is awesome. The first one I get is probably the best one that will ever be released because it's Red Skull. So that is really cool. So the first wave of Captain America figures was just released yesterday. I saw it in stores, but I'm not going to buy any of the first wave because it is all comic series, and absolutely every single figure is Captain America himself, other than one, which is the Winter Soldier. So I have no reason to buy any of them, and I'm not from the first wave. The second wave, I think, is the movie series that has this guy Red Skull, and it has the normal Captain America, even though the back doesn't show that. I don't know, but the next figures I plan to get from this wave are the movie Captain America, any of the Hydra soldiers, and Crossbones. So those are the ones that I'm expecting to get that I know of so far. So there you go. So if you want to know what I'm going to get in next waves or whatever, there you go. So anyway, here's the box. The first Captain America box. Red Skull movie series, firing rocket launcher. Very cool. Captain America, the First Avengers, the Avengers Assemble symbol. The very cool picture of the movie Captain America. So very nice. On the back there we have the others in the wave, a little bio with his name, and a picture of the toy holding the rocket launcher. It says fast firing rocket launcher, so very cool. You can visit this Captain America website, Marvel, Hasbro, so just very nice. So the new box is very cool. It's very much like Thor, you know, in the sense of picture of the main character there, his name, you know, everything is pretty much the same. There's not too many differences. So yes, so now on to the figure. This is going to be a very popular figure, I imagine. It's the Red Skull, and it is his, it's the movie Red Skull, so very cool. First, just to show you a comparison, kind of, I have this guy in package that I'll show off at the beginning of this. So here he is, the comic Red Skull. Yes, I do have the comic version, which is very nice. I'm thinking about selling him because he's kind of worth a lot, and yeah, so I'm thinking about selling him. I have him in mint package, so that is very cool. So I might sell him, but there you go. It's a little comparison before we get started with the actual toy. So anyway, so here is the toy. So the Red Skull, very cool looking figure. To go over accessories first, he comes with this rocket launcher, which is done very well. It's kind of more bulky, but it's not as bulky as like Iron Man, which made the huge guns and everything. This is not in the right scale, but it's a decent scale since they've got to fit a spring in there and everything. They did a pretty good job. You insert the missile like this, and there you go. So the missile sticks out quite a bit, which is a huge shame when it comes to this figure. So if you want him displayed with the rocket launcher, it's not going to look too great. If you don't care about it firing, what I recommend is you cut it down a bit. But anyway, you press this little button on the top, and I'll shoot over here. He fires, and he fires it quite well. It is a fast-firing rocket launcher. It's a pretty good, strong spring in there, which is good, at least for mine. So it launches fairly well. So that is neat if your kid likes to play with it. The handle and everything is a soft rubber plastic, but it's pretty nice. The paint right there is done very sloppy. It's really just horrible. It looks like a 2-year-old did it. And same on this side. It's horrible. But on the trigger, on this handle and everything, it's done very well. So I don't know what's up with that. But now onto the figure, you have, it comes with this, which is that energy cube type of thing. And here it is. I thought it was just kind of like an energy thing, but when getting the toy, you notice that it is that cube, surrounded by kind of blue fire. So there is the cube in there, which looks really cool. It doesn't peg into his hand or anything, but if you put it there and kind of wrap his fingers around, he will hold it, and he'll hold it quite well, which I was really impressed by and really liked. He also does come with his signature pistol, which looks pretty good. His finger cannot fit in the trigger hole, but it still looks okay anyway. So very nice. So here is the Red Skull with just his gun. So very cool. Articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, which is mostly a swivel. It does go up and down, but very lightly. A ball-hinged shoulder, a hinged swivel elbow, and a swivel wrist. He's got a swivel waist, a double-hinged knee, and that is it. Sorry, there is some articulation in the thighs, but I don't know what it is, and no matter what it is, it really doesn't matter. You can swivel the legs from the thighs, I can feel that, but other than that, I cannot tell. It looks like it's just a hand. Well, I'm not sure. This kind of like skirt type of thing wraps around the whole thing. It doesn't like cut down the sides for you to get posability at all. It is just there, so you cannot pose the thighs really at all, which is a shame. So there is extremely limited posability with this guy, and no ankle. The no ankle, I really don't understand. With the Thor figures all have ankle, and they all have great articulation, so why wouldn't this not have just as much articulation? So, really don't understand that, but that's just the way it goes. I was really anxious to see if they do anything with symbols. There's nothing in the belt. I thought maybe there'd be a band that would have either the Hydra symbol or the Nazi symbol. There's nothing, so I don't know. Will he be a Nazi in the movie? I've seen pictures of him, and he is a Hydra a symbol kind of thing all over him. So I'm not really sure. He's got a peg in his back. I don't know what for, so that's for whatever. Detail is done very nice. You can see all these little wrinkles and everything in his shirt and everything. Looks great, especially in these arms. All the little wrinkles and everything. Looks really good, and his boots, very nice looking. His hands are done in a very nice way. They're kind of, he looks, you know, angry with this kind of hand. It's very open and everything looked cool, and his head sculpt is done very well. It's a very interesting type of head sculpt, and because it's the Red Skull, and it's very nice. He looks mad. It's red with some black highlights all over, and white teeth, blue eyes. It looks like he's got some blue in there. Yeah, it does. So so that's very cool. Paint is done very well. I just said the paint in his head, and then he's got some great paint in his body and everything. Everything seems to be not you know, bleeding through, which is good. The paint on this button on his shirt right here is a little messed up, but other than that, his paint for this guy at least is very nice. Looks to be great, so that is awesome. So this is a fantastic figure. When it comes out, I highly recommend it because he's the Red Skull. He has limited articulation in his legs, so you really can just get him to stand and then do whatever he wants with his arms and everything, because he does have full articulation in the arms. So yes, I can't wait to get a couple of Hydra soldiers and deluxe Hydra soldiers and everything to put around him. That's going to be really cool. Can't wait for it. So yeah, so very neat. The pictures that we saw of him, we saw one picture, and he is not wearing this in the picture, in the Marvel Select toy and the Mini-Mates toy, all have him in this black kind of trench coat, I guess you can say, kind of clothing, which is strange, because this totally isn't like that. So either they made a mistake on this and just made him in this clothes, or in the beginning of the movie he's like this, but then he gets a new outfit. So I don't know. We might get a redo of Red Skull in the new outfit. I have no idea. So, but for right now, this is what we have, and for what it is, it's very nice. And obviously, it's Red Skull, so you gotta get the guy. He's just a really nice figure, a great display piece, and he will look great up against fighting, you know, Captain America from the movie, or a fleet of Hydra soldiers standing behind him. It's gonna be awesome. So yes. So when the Hydra soldiers come out, I'll totally pick up a bunch of those, because I really think it'd be really cool to get a whole kind of display thing with Red Skull and all of his Hydra soldiers. But just a very nice toy. I was so lucky to get this guy. I bought him on eBay for $33. So I paid much more than he is in the store, but it's well worth it for Red Skull. So so he is an awesome figure. I really hope that they release a comic version of Red Skull in this Captain America line. That would be kind of cool. I haven't seen any pictures or plans for it yet, so I have no idea if they will. But that would be really cool if they did. And it's a decent figure, limited articulation, thighs and ankles, great accessories. And also one more thing about the Captain America line, they don't seem to be focusing on accessories with gimmicks. You got the one shooting toy, but then other than that, you got a great pistol, and you got the cube with the blue flames around it. It's very good. And from the other toys that I've seen in package, they seem to be more regular accessories and not all these crazy mech tech and shooting and all the stuff that we've been getting from the Thor line and Transformers and everything. So that's kind of cool to see more stable accessories come with these figures. So there you go. So that's my review of Captain America: The First Avenger movie Red Skull. I also have the Superhero Squad Red Skull, and so in another review I'll show you Red Skull with all of my Red Skulls just so you can see them all together. So there you go. So that's my review of Captain America: The First Avenger movie Red Skull. Thanks for watching.